Well, good morning, and welcome to Let's Play, where we play games in my Steam and GOG library. And this week we are taking our final look at the game The Pale Beyond by Bellular Studios. And it looks like it is time to take requests. Junior. Shaw, Templeton, word back from the attempts at freeing the ship. Is such a report necessary? Well, as you can see, we're not moving. Crew kept at it for a week, but now we're calling it a day. A waste of time and resources, then, as expected. I wouldn't be so sure. End of the day, at least now the crew can say they tried. Gave it their all. There's something in that. Kasha? Good day, Captain. Well, as good a day as it can be under the circumstances. Good day to you as well, Kasha. Well, I'll be sure to spare you any other more obligatory small talk from here. In truth, there is something I've been meaning to ask of you. It's a matter I brought up with Captain Hunt, though he was less receptive. I'm not merely interested in the story of this expedition. I'm interested in the story of the people on this expedition. When the crew have the downtime, I would request that I be allowed to conduct interviews with them. I would like to know more about them, maybe learn more about what happened to Hunt. I see no issue there. Conduct an interview as you please. Thank you, Captain. You won't regret it. I'll mark anything useful I discover in the crew manifest. Send them to the Red Room on the lower deck when you can. Gnomes. Word around the crew is that we might end up having to move to the ice. If we can't free the Temperance anyway. It would be wise to gather what we want to take off ship with us if we do. Indeed, we'll need to prepare for what could be the inevitable. Most of the tools are in the lower deck storerooms. The metal doors need some work to open, but it's worth what's inside. Okay? Mr. Gloss. Captain Shaw, Mr. Templeton. It would appear that some of the crew have taken an interest in the transmission radios we have on hand. It is likely many of their first time seeing this technology, and they have odd ideas of what they're capable of. They believe another ship may pick us up if we monitor them. Ridiculous, they do not have the range to pick up another. Not out here. I said as much, but Mr. Turner was adamant we spend the night monitoring them regardless. He once sent me to run the concept by you, Captain. It's worth the attempt, even if it's just to assure the crew. We'll put Andre on it. Oh, I guess we have to put them all? Yep, we have to put them all on it, okay. Well, we got loyalty from one side, but we keep losing loyalty with Templeton. It won't work, but at least that way the crew will be certain. Each day with the demoralization status effect will cause you to lose 5 decorum. Kasha may cure demoralization by interviewing people, okay? Yes, otherwise they will ponder the alternative until we're all frozen. The question persists as to how long the Temperance can hold. Will we be able to wait out the ice? If there's no change by next week, abandoning the ship may be considered. Ah, feel that air. Nothing better than a cold wind to keep you awake. You're an odd duck, Yorick. How many hours of sleep do you get a night? Well, on second thought, better not hearing it. I already know it isn't enough. Map. Shall we go check on the dogs? Sure. Tickle behind its ears, you stroke its head, you pet its back. Okay. Nothing else to do there. Nothing else here. So we'll go down. Anything in here? Is there anything I can do for the crew? Well, I can't ask the scientists to cook up anything. So go down. Got anything for the hoosh? Nope. But maybe I can grab something. Because nothing's saying that I have to stop feeding the hoosh just because somebody else is feeding it. Descend to the lower decks. We got several rooms in here still locked. Whoa, a lot more rooms locked. Okay, let's go get some coal. Go feed the boiler. Keep her lit, Captain. Feed the furnace. I'm trying. Ah, the photographer. Anyone free for an interview? We can view her photo library. Oh, okay, I like this. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. I wonder if there's any clues. Okay, this is interesting. Why do I get the feeling I want to know this later? I could be wrong, but that is kind of a strange picture. Random picture of a door. Okay. That's a nice one. I really like this one of the Lady Cordelia and her dogs. Okay. Scouts, maybe? She can interview what? 1 to research, plus 5 to decorum. Okay. The crew had their meal. The dinner is shared. The crew returned to their post. The hammocks are unfurled in preparation for evening. Despite the time, it's still light out. And there's a lot of conversations to listen in on. More of the same tonight. We'll have to get used to it. And not much you can do with the ice. We'll figure out something to do, won't we? We'll have to. You're pretty old, aren't you? Good eye, lad. Better than mine. Why are you still working? You should be at home with your family. Don't have one. Do you not have any children? I might do. Don't know any, though. You know, as far as rations go, this is good. Junior sure knows how to prepare dinner, doesn't he? He's too good for a ship like this. Evening. Before we took off, Grimley and I stopped in a greasy spoon in the city. Their sausage and eggs was perfect. Best I ever had. Now I'm trying to remember its name. It's left my head. It was likely by the docks. Just look around once we return. You'll find it. If it's still there when we return, who knows when we'll be back. They could have closed down or fired their chef by then. I should hit the hay, or, well, hammock. Guess there's hay in there. It's getting harder to play. The cold makes the fingers stiff. Okay, what do we tell him? Power through it for the crew's sake? I will. Oh, we got his loyalty up. That's always good. Anything else going on up top? Templeton, Kurt. At the bow, you spot Kurt measuring for any changes in temperature. Still fast, no sign of any change. He notices you and gives a wave. Doubt we'll be moving anytime soon, Captain. Of course, sometimes you never know with the ice. You should get some rest. I'll let you know if anything changes. Thank you, Kurt. Just doing my duty. Take care, Captain. Captain, a word. I felt now as good a time as any to review the wordings in our contract. You do remember what was written in your contract. Why is that relevant now? Consider Article 3, and I quote, "The member of the staff shall, throughout the period of such expedition, obey all commands of the captain, and shall use his best endeavors to promote the success of the same." Let him continue. "And in the event of anything happening to the captain, shall obey all commands of any member of the staff who shall be appointed by the captain in writing before his death." Let him continue. "It being understood that the rest of the staff shall hold the same relations towards any member of the staff so appointed as towards the captain, as appointed by the captain in writing before his death." I don't understand. Was I not voted in as captain? The vote was settled what is only a temporary arrangement in the eyes of law. Even then, you only made it through by a hair. Unless you somehow managed to wrestle a written transfer of captaincy from Hunt before his departure, in the eyes of the law, you are simply acting in his stead with no legal recourse to call upon. There's a chance Hunt and the deserters are still out there. Should we be reunited, your captaincy will indeed be called into question. I see no issue in that. Wouldn't it be good to have our captain return? You saw Hunt in his final moments with us. Do you trust that man to lead on the ice? The loyalty of the crew means everything. Get them on your side, Shaw. Keep them on your side. I see. Thank you for bringing this to my attention, Templeton. Remember my words, Shaw. I suggest you start with the Stoke brothers. It seems they speak for many of the sailors. Well, I am working on them, okay? Assign any amount of to gain that many animals resource items at the end of the week. All right. Hopefully. Tucker and Cavity are marked down to Hunt for the week. Where should we scout next? Let's go out this way. And we'll send Yorick this time. And it looks like this way we have Seal. All right. So, all right. One crew member will become malnourished. One crew member will be cured of their freezing. Tucker and Cavity returned from hunting with 2 penguins. Tashi and Gnomes returned from hunting with 2 crab-eater seals. The dogs are rested and available to be sent out. Another week on the ice. The ship shan't hold much longer. Mr. Gloss is demoralized. 5 decorum. 2 Johns has become malnourished. It is a rough game. I'm looking forward to seeing how long I can last. Okay, so my final thoughts on the Pale Beyond. Graphics are really good. I really like the looks of them. Whoever drew and colored in the graphics did a great job. The story is actually pretty interesting and really hard to tell who's going to react to what. And I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next, so definitely good there. Dialogue's actually not that bad. I mean, I haven't run across too many really corny lines, and most of them seem to match what the characters would say in any given circumstance, even Mr. Templeton. It's a really good strategy game, and I'm looking forward to seeing if I can, well, survive and keep everybody alive. For the price, if you like strategy games, if you like good narrative strategy games, I would definitely give this one a try. So, that is our look at the Pale Beyond. What are we going to be looking at next month? Stay tuned and find out. And until next time, bye for now.